Corey here, your weekend warriors.
Hey, today we're building a gate. You know, most fences have a gate so that you can get to the back of the house from from the front of the house. And so in this instance, we're going to build the gate and then install it in the fence.
That's right, and we're going to use an adjusted gate metal gate kit. There's a couple different versions, or there's several ways you can build a gate. You could build it just out of wood frame, screw it together, put a couple hinges on it. That's certainly one way to do it. I don't like that way because the gate tends to sag. They do make this kit here. It comes with 4 brackets, an angle bracket like that, one like that. There's 4 of those, and it comes with a latch and a hinge set.
This is about a $25 investment for something small, simple, and easy, and quick, really, like this.
Yeah, it comes with everything you need except the wood.
What you would ultimately find yourself buying after this is an anti-sag kit, which would attach from one corner of the gate to another corner of the gate
with a cable.
And you would cinch it to keep it up from sagging, right? So then you're spending more money. Ultimately, the Adjust-A-Gate brand gate that we're going to be using today comes with an anti-sag kit and the latch and the hinges and everything you need, except of course the wood and the fasteners, which we have here. Fasteners and fasten master screws. So wood and everything, we're ready to go. Let's build a gate.
Let's do it. This gate system is amazing. So inside the box, you're gonna get something that looks like this. This has all of the hardware inside of it.
Ah, cool.
And they're all nicely labeled on the inside.
Nice display right there.
Makes it super easy to put these things together.
Okay, there's a lot of things to consider. You've got the hinge side, you've got the latch side, and ultimately the entire gate, hinge and latch, has to fit between your 4x4s.
Correct.
So you have to take all of that into consideration. Ultimately, these 2 pieces will go here and here in between, right? And then we gotta cut a wood piece, top and bottom, but in order to know how wide those are gonna be, we have to take all of this into consideration.
Yeah, so what I wanna do is use our hinges.
Yeah.
They go together, they're half barrel hinges that go like that.
Yep.
So this piece screws onto the 4x4, this piece bolts onto our metal bracket.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll put this together, like so.
I'll tell you what we can do, Corey. Take this measurement right here, and we can know that we need to add 1.5 inches to 1 5/8 inches to the outside dimension of this gate. And then we need to decide what we're adding for the latch side.
Okay. This latch is pretty nice. It one side screws to your 4x4, and it has a handle on the one side, so you can access it like that. And when it closes to it,
it locks it right in there.
It locks it right in tight, just like that.
Yeah, that is nice.
It's pretty nice. So this piece here is going to go on the gate side like that.
Okay, 5/8 of an inch. So we were 1 5/8 inches and 5/8. That's 2 1/4.
2 1/4 inches.
Okay, we're gonna take the rough opening, your rough opening for the fence, and we're gonna subtract 2 1/4.
Correct.
So what's your rough opening?
36.5.
Minus 2 1/4?
34 1/4.
34 1/4.
All right.
That's what we need. Okay, we're trying to achieve 34 1/4. We've got 33 1/8. 34 1/4, right there.
All right.
You like that? Check it down there.
34 1/4.
All right, what does that make our top and bottom 2x4s?
31 5/8.
31 5/8, top and bottom.
So we need 2 pieces cut, 2 2x4s at 31 5/8.
Perfect.
You know, Tony, I'm really loving this mobile collapsible workbench.
Oh yeah.
Here in my garage, it works out perfect.
It makes a very nice, perfect place to move it around and use it for just such a thing.
That's right. If you're interested in this, we did this. We put this together in another video, so go check that out.
Yeah.
All right, so next we're going to install our truss cable kit. And essentially what that is a piece of vinyl coated 1/8 inch braided cable that goes from the upper left corner where our hinges are going to be down to the lower right corner of the gate system.
On the latch side.
On the latch side. And it comes with this little S here hook that we put in here like this. This side hooks on there. We draw it down to this side. We feed it through here.
Yep, right through the eyelet there. Pull that baby back.
Pull it tight.
Find the perfect spot to loop on our cable nut. Okay, loop on our cable nut right here.
So all you want to do is pull this as tight as possible. What's going to allow us to tighten this cable up is this turnbuckle down here. So after this is on here and it's tightened, we'll be able to put a screwdriver in there and tighten it up. So then we're going to use a 5/16 nut driver.
So when the time comes to tighten up this anti-sag cable bit, you want to hold on to the eyelets and the hook and spin the turnbuckle on the inside.
All right, next we want to install the hinges, or the hinge brackets. Next thing we're going to do is screw in the latch, and I'm going to put this thing as high as possible on this frame because I don't want the kids to be able to reach it. So we're going to use these self-tapping screws that come with it, and I'm using a 5/16 nut driver.
Okay, we're ready to put the fence boards on. We have measured the top of the fence, and it's 65.5 inches. We're going to trim the fence boards to 65.5 and screw them right to the wood top of this and bottom of this gate.
Let's do it. All right, the gate's almost done. We've got all of the fence boards fastened to it. Now what we're gonna do is add a little decorative piece to the top. We've got a piece of 5/4 by 4 cedar. That means it's 1 inch thick by 3.5 inches wide. We're gonna cut 2 pieces and sandwich the fence boards on the top. And then we're gonna put a piece of 2x6 on top of that to make it a nice little shelf.
Yeah, it's gonna look very shelfy, kind of like the top of a pergola.
Yeah,
It's gonna look super cool.
Shelfy. For our top cap, I'm going to switch it up and use these stainless steel screws because they're going to be seeing weather all the time.
All right, there we have it. That is our completed fence gate, ready to go. We're gonna put the hinge brackets on the actual fence post and the other half of the latch on the fence post, and this baby's super quick and easy to install. Thank you so much for tuning in.
If you like what you see here, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to watch all of our videos, make sure you subscribe down below. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave those down in the comment section. Thanks, we'll see you next time.